What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Johnny G for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming.
Shut up and sit down.
Thank you for joining me here for Tabletop Takeout Tuesday, and today I'm going to tell you about why I enjoy Firefly, Brigands, and Browncoats. Now, this board game takes the very popular, fun, and enduring sci-fi franchise of Firefly and turns it into a board game. And it does it in a way that is, I think, really best described as almost thematically perfect translation from screen, small and big, to the board. And I don't say that lightly. They really feel like they went out of their way, like they were lovers of the franchise, the show, the movie, and they went out of their way to make sure that this game could capture everything that they feel about the series. I think they did a really good job at it. So I really, really love the components to this game. I like the fact that the miniatures not only look fantastic, but there's different stances. Now, this isn't the first time I've seen that in board game miniatures. It may only be the second or third time, though. It's not... I imagine it might have something to do with money. You know, how many miniatures you need to print. Why are you going to be printing up the same miniature in multiple poses? But I really love it. I think that the miniatures look great. They're fantastic the way they're on the board. The rest of the components, too, the way it builds up a scene with buildings and crates and cargo bins, cargo containers. The entire thing visually is so much eye candy. And the way it comes in the box, the way the box holds it all, it's boxes within boxes within boxes, and each of these boxes are in turn their own buildings or cargo containers or something. It's really great. It looks fantastic, and it's boxed amazingly great. Now, another thing this game does, especially being based, on the franchise, is bringing the characters that you love to life in a way that you going to get a chance to experience them and play them in the board game. All the major characters are really represented here, from Malcolm to Zoe to Jane, Kaylee. They're all of them are here, and you're going to get a chance to play them and experience the game through their eyes, so to speak. And if you don't know the franchise, you're going to get to know it, and you're going to get to love these characters, because they really were written, created, and portrayed in such a way that they've become so endearing. Now, the gameplay itself is, at its heart, a miniature-based combat dungeon delve style of game that you're running in a sci-fi setting. And it works it all together perfectly. It balances everything well, great, between the type of game that it wants to be and the type of game that it is. Because they're very close. They match very close to the two styles here that they're looking for, that they want to be. They want to be an RPG in a box without being an RPG, and at the same time a strategy's miniature game. That's what I'm talking about. And they do. They pull it all off very, very well, very smoothly and organically, I think, to the point where not only does this look great on the table, but it's going to play great and give you a great experience from the sensation, the feeling of the game, running of the story, as well as looking at the tabletop. I do, yes. I think that non-fans of Firefly, those that don't know the series, the movie, I think that they can come into this game and still appreciate it for the style of game that it is. You're going to be running missions, you're going to be encountering people, you're going to be having fights, combat, and this is all going to be happening in a miniature-based realm that you are building on your table with the cardboard components of the buildings and stuff. It's fantastic. It works great. It's going to bring together people that don't know the show, just because it is a well-written, well-designed sci-fi game. I think that alone is gonna make people enjoy this game, even that are not necessarily fans of the franchise. So, because this is the kind of game that is going to capture the feel of a good, exciting adventure on your tabletop, is going to bring back memories of a well-loved show. I think that this game fits both categories well, fans and non-fans. I think that this may not be the greatest game for a gateway game to bring someone into the genre of some heavy board game collection and playing. But I do think that anyone that is a regular board gamer that doesn't mind playing the big, longer, or epic style board games like this can be, I think they're really going to enjoy this. I think you're going to be able to pull in people that are not fans or, fans of the show. When I say not fans of the show, I don't mean people that hate the show. I'm generally talking about people that aren't aware of it or just haven't watched it, is what I mean. I think you're gonna find some converts once they play this game. So please go check this out on your own. And the best advice I can give anyone, I love to say over and over again to the point where I sound like a broken record. Who out there knows what a record is anymore? I'm on a constant loop here. I say the same thing. Go find some playthroughs, watch some playthroughs. If you're interested in a game and a title such as this one, then go check out some more information and watch playthroughs. Don't listen to disembodied voices or floating heads that you don't know are, bribed or bought to tell you something. But if you watch a playthrough, I think that's the most honest way to understand whether you and your buddies are going to enjoy a game. So go, get more information on Firefly, Brigands, and Browncoats.